Okay, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Here we go, you and me, girl. You ready? So water and a towel, that's all you need. Take your feet to the edges of the mat, put your hands back on your hips. And try to just really spread out the chest and squeeze the elbows together. So you feel a big opening right in the front part of the shoulders. So right on your backside with your hands. Feet right on the edges, pointing straight. You're going to pull down. Try not to let the elbows change position. We just want to go up and down, nice and slow, very fluid, and pair it with your breathing. So inhale going down and exhale coming up. Try to breathe as much as you can in the next 45 minutes. Your body really has a huge benefit from doing that. We're going to do a few more. Make sure you're wading into the back of the feet, pushing those hips back, getting nice length at the back of the legs. One more, why not? Okay, release the arms and just sway them. The shoulders go, let the hips turn a little bit. Okay, now bring the feet hip width apart. Hands to heart. You're going to pull down. Shift the hips back like you were doing before. Keep your hands at your heart. Send the left arm straight out. Bring it back. And then the right arm straight out. Like you're really trying to reach to touch the front of the room. Draw that belly button up and in. And keep your neck long so you haven't dropped the face. One more on each side. Then we're going to meet in a full forward fold. So just take it all the way down. Now let the head go. If you can, you're in a nice long leg. So straighten up. Now roll yourself up slowly, one vertebrae at a time. We're going to round the shoulders. So big swoop up and around with the shoulders. You should try to lift the shoulder blades up high when you do this. Okay, now spread out the chest, circle one arm backwards, and then the other. Now, if you need to open up the hips to get the arm around, that's okay. Just want to get a nice, big, long arm as it makes the circle. Try to keep it straight. Now we're going to go the other way. So circle forward. One more on each side. Okay. Bring your hands to heart. Pick up your left foot. Circle your ankle. And now we're going to tuck it inside this right leg. Take the arms out to the side and sweep them up. Bring your hands to heart. Switch feet. Right knee up. Give me those nice big circles. Tuck this foot inside that left leg. Sweep the arms nice and long. Try not to sink into that left hip. You want to be trying to get taller here. And now take it down. Relax the foot. Nice and wide, back to the edges or even maybe off the edges. Take the hips side to side. This is warm up. So you're not trying to force anything or go further than what feels doable. Now let's circle them backwards. Keep going in the same direction for 3 or 4 times. And then we'll go the opposite way. Okay, now let's change that. You're getting a nice forward lean as you circle those hips behind. One last one. Now we bring the feet together. You're all the way at the back of the mat. Sorry, not together, hip width. Big deep breath. Then we're going to swan dive it down. We're going to walk it out into plank. Take as many steps as you can. Let's get these shoulders right over the wrists, your legs nice and long, and your belly button up and into the spine. Meet me in a down dog. Come back to plank. Put your knees down. Send your hips back over the heels. Pull the hips forward. You're just going to rock it forward and back, nice and slowly. We have not changed the position of our hands from when we were in our high plank or in the down dog. We're just going to do a couple more here. So on this next one, hold the hips back there. Lower the chest towards the floor as you breathe. Forearms are not touching, nor is the forehead. Okay, slide the palms in, so meet me in your quadruped position. Elevate the knees off the floor. And now take it to a small downward dog. Heels on the floor, legs straight. Back to your bear, cover those knees. Back to the small dog. We have one more to go. Cover. Now put the knees down. Give me 5 slow, big cat cows. Pushing away from the earth, trying to create space in that upper thigh. And now from your quadruped position with your arms straight, we're just going to sink the chest between the arms towards the floor and then push back away. So you might be moving 2 or 3 inches, that's it. And you go nice and slowly. Back to that small dog. Walk your hands back to the feet. Feet in a full forward fold. See if you can get the legs nice and long and your torso close to them. Now let's roll it up slowly. Nice. Okay, with the feet remaining hip width apart. Sweep this right arm straight up to the ceiling. And then the left. And then lift both shoulders. Now send your hips back so you have a slight forward lean, where you feel like all of a sudden this became like work to keep the arms where they were. So the angle in the shoulder hasn't changed. You just sent the hips back a little bit. Now bring your hands to heart. Give me a big step forward with your left foot. Elevate the back heel nice and high. We're gonna lean forward. So I've got a nice bend in my front leg. My knee is actually stacking over the ankle. And I'm lifting my heel in the back as high as I can. So really what we want to be doing here is wading into this left leg. So it's as much work for it as possible. Now with your big forward lean and your hands at your heart, I want you to rotate the shoulders to face the left side of the room. You're going to feel a big workload going into that left glute. Hold this and just stay here for a couple of breaths. Keep that heel high in the back and put as much weight into the left leg as you can handle. Now square out the shoulders. We're going the opposite way. Turn to face the right side of your room. So now the work becomes a little bit more interior of the front leg if you're getting a good rotation of the chest to the right side. Hold it for a couple of more breaths. Try to play with that range of motion. Now bring it back. We're going to send both arms forward, like you're trying to reach to touch the front of the room. Now let the arms come down. By your side, palms face the floor. Nice proud chest with nice long arms. Now sweep them as high up as you can get them without lifting the torso. Now take them down to the floor, step back to your plank. Meet me in a down dog. Give me 5 deep breaths. Walk your hands back to your feet. You're going to roll up slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Front of the chest. Sweep the left arm straight up to the ceiling. And then the right. Lift both shoulders. Send the hips backwards. Slight forward lean. Should feel like work for the arms and the shoulders. Keep your legs nice and long. Now bring your hands to heart. Give me a big step forward with the right foot. Really go for it. I'd like you to have a lot of space between your front and back leg. Bend your front knee. Let's get the heel up really high in the back. Lean in. So now you're trying to weight into this right leg as much as you can. Send the right arm forward. Bring it back, then the left. You're really reaching forward as much as you can each time. Now, with your hands at heart, I want you to rotate to the right side of the room. Keep your forward lean. Feeling a little bit more of the outside of the right hip. Keep that left heel up. Square out those shoulders. Go the other way. Getting into that inner thigh of your front leg. Square out the shoulders. Send both hands forward, parallel to the floor. Back heel stays up. Most of your weight's in the right leg. Sweep the arms down by your side, palms face the earth. Send them back up. Keep your torso from lifting. It's just the arms. Hands down, medium plank. Bring your left foot up between your hands. You're in what we refer to as a runner's lunge. Fingertips only on the ground. Now I'd like you to step your back foot in a few inches and straighten both legs and just fold over your front leg. So you have both heels down on the floor. Both feet pointing forward with your hips square. Bend your front leg. Send that right leg back. Meet me in that runner's lunge again. Right hand is going to stay down. Left arm sweeps out to the side and up. Try to lift from the left shoulder. Take it back down. Both hands down. Step back. You're in plank. Right foot steps forward. Runner's lunge. Back heel up. Send that back foot in a little bit and straighten both legs as you fold over the right one. Okay, left hand's going to stay down. Right arm this time out to the side and up. Hands down, step back, you're in plank. Take it to a downward facing dog. We're going to lift your left leg up. High as you can, keeping your hips square. Lift your right heel and then lower it. Lift and lower and do one more. Both feet back down. Right leg up. Up with the left heel and back down slowly. Couple of times. Back to your plank. And back to down dog. Walk your feet to the middle of the mat. Hands back to your feet. Pull forward, fold. Try to get both legs nice and long and the torso close to them as you stay here for 3 or 4 more breaths. Okay, turn to face the left side of your room. I want you to walk both your feet out. Not as far as they can go, but pretty far. Walk your fingers forward off the mat. Send your hips backwards. Spine is long. We're going to take this right arm parallel to the floor and lift the right shoulder up. And lower it. And do it again. Stay moving the same arm up and down slowly. Draw your hips further back if you can. Okay, do the other side. Sweep that arm up. Really try to improve your range of motion on each one as you keep sending those hips backwards. Okay, take the top of the head, just hover it above the floor. If you want to open your feet a little wider, now would be a good time. Just hang out here and breathe. Keep the legs straight. Take both hands over to that right foot as you look at your right knee. Go left. Back to the middle. Walk your feet back together. Hip width apart. Inhale, extend the spine. Walk your fingers forward, send the hips back. Come all the way back up and reach for the ceiling. Bring your hands to heart and turn and face forward. Okay, we have a little balance challenge. We've got some choices. So we're going to do the left leg first. You can take your right foot, step it just inside that left leg, and just stand in that one position and see if you can really calm the foot. Now we're going to lift the foot further up, hands on your waist. Keep continuing to calm the foot. Now take the right foot into your left right hand. Send this left arm all the way up to the ceiling. Bring the arm down. Take the foot back into the inner thigh of the left leg. Both hands on your hips. Send that foot a little further down by the ankle. And then both feet on the floor. Switch legs. Left foot to the right. Bring this left foot higher up if you can. Take hold of the foot with the left hand. Bring the knees in so they're just under the hips. Getting a nice stretch to the front part of the quad. Bring the foot back to the inner thigh. Slowly lower that foot down towards the ankle. And let it go. Relax. Nice big deep breath. Both arms are reaching long straight up, and then we're going to lift from the shoulders even higher up and go over to one side. And then come back to the middle, lift, and go over to the other side. Come back to the middle, open the arms wider, walk your feet together. Bring the glutes in, squeeze them, crowd out the chest, send the arms further back, try to get taller from the top of the head. Reach your arms really long. Now bring the arms into the chest, with the feet together, we're gonna pull halfway down. Now while you start this descent, equal weight in both of your feet. That's the challenge. Maybe you get a little further than parallel to the floor, but whatever you do, we're not rounding our back. Come back up. Again, this is the challenge to keep equal weight in both your feet. Pull down. Lift up. Try not to grab with your toes to balance, right? You really want to center the weight between the pad and the heel. Now this time while you're up, just bend your knees. You can let the knees pull forward so you feel a stretch in your lower legs. Now, if your ankle bones are digging into each other, you can open your feet a little bit, but let those knees sit forward and enjoy that stretch in your Achilles area. Now, squeeze your knees together so we get an activation of these leg muscles. Send the arms straight out, and now lift them. Now fold down, walk your hands to the front of your mat. Meet me in your high plank position. You can open your feet, hip width, shoulders over wrists. Now, if you want to put your knees down, that's always an option. We're going to lower to the forearms. So you're in a low plank, just for a couple of breaths. Keep your legs nice and long. Now, slowly lower the hips to the floor. Come onto the tops of your feet. Baby cobra. Hang out here and breathe. You're taking your gaze forward. You're pushing the elbows away from the floor. And draw the belly button in. Nice. Now, we're going to come onto our right forearm. Roll onto your right hip. I'm going to fold the front part of my mat over. So it's just a little cushier for that forearm. I'm going to bend my legs and stack my knees and feet. Left hand onto my hip as I lift my hips up. My knees, the right knee is staying down. And then lower. Kind of let everything release. And then lift up again. So this is really about the movement up and down. Activating the side body muscles. Just enjoy the ride. You have about 4 or 5 more. Okay, come back down onto both forearms. We're going to meet back in our baby cobra again. On the tops of your feet, just chill out here and breathe, but please draw the belly button in. Okay, let's roll onto that the left forearm. Do that nice little bend in the legs. Lift the hips up and lower down. You always have the option, of course, to lift the knees off the floor if you decide. It's really more about creating a nice little up and down movement. Two more. Nice. Now come back to the baby cobra. Stay here sort of as a little bit of a reset. And now we're going to put the hands by the chest and put the chest down on the floor. Keep your face looking down and your neck long. Tuck those toes under back there. Push yourself up and send your hips back over the heels. Come back forward. Lower the chest all the way down. Keep those toes tucked under. Push yourself back up. Send those hips backwards. And come back down. Push back up. We're gonna do one more, and then when we push up on the last one, you're gonna take a child's pose of your choice. Yeah, let's come up onto our knees if you can. If not, just take it right to staff pose. I'm just gonna take a couple of deep breaths here. Enjoy a nice stretch in the front part of the ankle and shin. Okay, let's go right to staff pose with both heels in the front corners of the mat. Bring the arms out in front, sit up really tall. Now lean forward. Reach your arms forward. Keep your feet flexed. Push the back of the knees into the floor. Just hold yourself in this position as you draw the belly in. Keep your spine long. Try to lift the arms up a little higher. Try to open them a little wider. Now bring your hands to heart. C-curve the spine. Send the whole body down nice and slowly. Once the back of the head lands on the floor, send the arms backwards. Keep them far apart though. Almost so far that you feel a little bit of a stretch in the front part of your chest. Now take the arms up, and you're going to bring them all the way down, your palms face, until the pinkies hit the floor. And then send the arms back slowly, all the way back the other way. So your job here is to keep the arms long, spread your fingers wide, and move slowly, back and forth. So even though you have gravity helping you with the belly, I want you to keep it active. So draw it down. Okay. When the arms get to the floor the next time, just put them down. You're going to roll your ankles, roll your feet in and out, shaking out all the muscles in the legs. Now let's bring your left knee into the chest. So you're going to clasp your fingers, give that knee a nice big hug as you push the right calf into the floor. So you're actively working both legs simultaneously. Okay, left leg goes back down. I want you to roll the feet again, in and out. Get nice and flat in the shoulder blades, front of the chest. Bring the right knee in. Give it a big hug as you push the left calf down. Okay, both knees are going to come into the chest. Hands on your knees. Let's make these big circles. Go the opposite way. Okay, rock and roll yourself up. You're going to sit on the edge, the right edge of your mat, and you're going to face the left side of the room. We're going to open our feet. I've got my feet on the hardwood floor. We're going to open them wider than our hips. We're gonna walk our hands out a little bit or back a little bit. And then just let the knees fall to one side. Don't force it. Bring them up, let them go to the other side. Just rock it side to side a few times. Now bring the heels in, bring the hands in, make sure your hips are right on the edge of the mat. Toes point up to the ceiling. You're gonna bring the arms out in front. You're gonna lean back and lift the arms up. If you don't engage your belly, the heels will not be able to stay on the floor. Okay, bring your hands to your knees. Pick your heels up now. Crowd out your chest, keep your spine long. You're gonna take both your hands behind the right knee and straighten that right leg. Bend it. Both hands behind the left, straighten it. Bend. One hand behind each leg, straighten both. Keep your chest proud, your shoulders broad. If you can, lift the arms up, just hold. Send them higher up if you can. Bring them back behind the knees, bend the legs. Give me a 90-90 with both legs facing forward on the right edge of the mat. Fingers are gonna walk out, you're gonna slowly lower that chest over that front leg and just hang out here for a couple of breaths. Walk the hands back. Send that left hand behind your back. Lift the left knee now. Try to get flat on that left foot. And lower it. And do it again. Lift it up. See if you can lift it a tiny bit, but really don't force anything, right? We want to improve our flexibility without injuring ourselves. One more. Now swoop that leg forward, send your hips over to the left edge, 90-90. Fingers out in front, do the walk and lower that torso. Just hang out here for a couple of breaths. Walk it back, both hands behind, lower that right knee, see if you can get flat on that right foot. And then bring it back down. Let's do it again. And slowly back and forth, just a few more times. Okay, bring this leg forward. Back to your staff pose, nice and tall, lifted chest. Take your right foot, bring it inside the left leg. Now see if you can use muscle to lower this right knee a little closer to the floor. And then start your walk out of the fingertips forward. Keep your spine long to start, go as far as you can. Belly in, lots of breathing. Now, if you can, flex the spine, lower the head and forearms to the floor. Lift it back up. Send the right foot to the right corner. Bring the left one inside the leg. Really good posture. Try to relax this left knee down as you walk out. Spine stays long, take it as far as you can. Flex the spine, lower the forearms and the head. Come back up. Send the arms, sorry, the heels to the corners of the mat. Pilates style, hands to heart. C curve your spine. Suck in the belly. Go down slowly. How slow can you go? Once you're down, we're going to meet in a figure four stretch, starting with your right leg, folding over on top of the right ankle over onto the left leg. I'm sorry, that's poorly. So before we lift the left foot off the floor, I want you to open and close that leg. So push it forward, bring it back in. Keep it forward, pick the left foot up, hold on to whatever you can find. You try rotating the pelvis forward, so you feel a lift of the lower back away from the floor. And then see if you can hold that lift and pull the left knee in even closer. Put the left foot down on the right, switch up sides. Start to bring that left leg forward and back. Then when you're ready, right foot comes up, hold on to what you can find. Do your best to bring the right knee in a little closer and the left one forward. And if you want to rotate the pelvis down, go for it. Okay, both feet back on the floor. We're gonna have a smaller bend in our legs. So let's get there. We're gonna cross the right knee over the left. We're gonna slowly guide the knees to the right. Let that left hip point up towards the ceiling. And the left arm straight up to the ceiling and straight backwards. So you're using the right leg to pull the left one towards the floor. Don't let it get down onto the floor. You want your left chest to face up towards the ceiling. Now change up the angle of the arm, open it a little more out to the side. Keep it long, like you're reaching. Bring the arm in, bring the knees back up, and we're going the other way. So left knee over right, take them down towards the left, send the arms straight up and back. Use that left leg to pull the right one down. Should feel really good, even across the chest. All the way down the side body over the hip, right? This is like a keeper. Change up the angle of the arm. The arm in, bring the knees up, uncross them. Both knees come into the chest. So keep them together and just make a little circle to kind of reset that low back. Maybe go the opposite way. Now let's rock and roll up. Feet are hip width apart. We're going to get ourselves up onto the tippy toes. Lift your heels nice and high. And now pull forward, pull. You're gonna roll it up nice and slowly. Big deep breath. And I thank you so much for your power and strength. Woohoo! Good job, Sue. Sue's the bomb.
I'm the